What's going on? More epic randomness. Hi, no son of the day. Interesting. Um, More epic randomness. How are you doing? My scent of the day today is Burberry Brit. This is a good fragrance. Primarily a powdery fragrance. You get this nice rose note in there. I enjoy. I mean, I feel like a lot of the rose notes you get in more masculine fragrances, they tend to be kind of screechy. Really just trying to grab attention. With this one, like, yeah, you definitely do have an attention grabbing rose note in here, but it's just very like powdery floral, goes with that powdery vibe that all the other notes are going towards. So that rose doesn't just kind of like sit here and take it in a random direction. Like the rose goes very well with the rest of the fragrance. But did you hear about the Latafa Sada's getting an elixir? I've seen a couple people talk about it on my channel. I saw one person review on it. And by saw, I mean like I had just like seen it, clicked on it real quick, watched the tiniest bit of it. I don't know what it's cloning. I don't know, really any details about it. I don't know if it is released completely, if it's going to be released in a month, when it's going to be released. I just know it's a fragrance. Um, of course, since it's an elixir, I'm sure some people are gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be like Lamal elixir, something like that. But I've heard and hope that this one could possibly be an original fragrance. I know there was like a Latafa Teriyaki Intense, which that's a creation from Latafa. And then that one has like honey and like a plum liqueur note. So I think that Latafa could definitely, do something good if it were to be an original fragrance. If it's cloning something, I just hope it's not cloning something that's been like getting over cloned. Like I hope it's not a Lamal Elixir clone. I hope it's I don't know, some like niche clone of, something that's kind of unique to clone. What's happening, young man? Chief of DC, what's going on? How is your day going? And what is everybody's scent of the day? Jason, what's going on? What's good? Scent of the day, Tom Ford Black Liqueur. So I'm assuming like a dark boozy fragrance. I mean, I think that's probably the easiest way to guess what that fragrance smells like. I think Tom Ford is a decent brand, and I think Tom Ford is kind of more subjective more than anything. Some people love Tom Fords. They think that for the price, they're absolutely amazing. Personally, I think majority of the Tom Fords aren't worth it. I think FF is great. I think Lost Cherry is great. I think Oud Mineral is pretty good. I don't think Oud Wood is that bad, but it's not one that I would like go to buy. Um, that's about it from Tom Ford that I really like. The Black Orchid line isn't too bad. Although I guess that's kind of more of a women's line. Although, I mean, I think that's more of like a unisex line. Yeah, I don't know. I think like Tom Fords, they're good. They're definitely like some of them have niche quality to them. New. Um, then you want a nice bold fragrance for you. Um, yeah, they make really good quality fragrance. The mass appeal is not very on some of the Tom Fords. Some of them very mass appealing. Tom Ford looks so cheap. I mean, I don't know. I've never personally like looked at a Tom Ford and thought it looks cheap. I mean, I definitely do think like because I know who Tom Ford is and there's like Tom Ford clothes and stuff like that. Like it definitely does seem high quality to me. But I don't know. I think from a designer, it's kind of getting thrown out of left field because Tom Ford as a brand, they do a lot of like niche stuff, trying new stuff, being bold, making very strong fragrances, but they're a designer brand. So they appeal to a much more specific category of people shopping for designer things. Dior Sauvage. Oh, Chief of DC, I saw your comment about this one. Sauvage Elixir, one under your shirt and one behind your ear, and then Oud Bold Extreme Edition, which I don't know what that one's cloning. So let me know which one that's cloning. Shirt and then left ear. So 4 sprays. I know that like 2 sprays of Sauvage Elixir, that's gonna be pretty strong. And I have Aqua Dubai from All Harmain. which that one's an X-ray de parfum. Now I know it's not as strong as from what I hear. Okay, yeah, the gold edition's the Herba Pure clone. From what I hear, that one's very strong. Like with Aqua Dubai, I could go about 5 sprays with it, and it's not the most strong. It's definitely not a weak fragrance, but it's not insanely strong. I've heard that the gold edition very long lasting. Y'all, please make sure to like up the live and drop a sub if you guys have not already. Ebony Fume, Tobacco Oud, and Fougere de Gant are fantastic. I've heard of the Ebony Fume. I've never heard of the Tobacco Oud or the Fougere de Gant. Also, what is a Fougere fragrance? I don't know what that is. I feel like I probably should know what that is. I know it's like a specific type of fragrance, obviously, but I don't know what kind of fragrance, like what makes a fragrance a Fougere type of scent. Let's see. Let's do some fragrance battles here. Let's go. Eagle Boss, Scent Magnetic, Product Black, Ultramol, Ultramol, Eros Flame. Okay, Eros Flame. I think we're gonna go for 8. Let's go 1 million elixir. Let's go Kamarakawa. I'm going cool weather fragrances here. Fougere, oh, like a barbershop scent. So like Lamal would be a Fougere fragrance. I think in that case then I enjoy Fougere fragrances. Lavender and aromatics, yeah, like I like lavender. And like aromatic fragrances. Lavender is a nice note. I love lavender. And lavender is also in a lot of things as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more. We're gonna go Code Eau de Parfum. What's up, bro? Scent of the day is Lamont Elixir. Joshua, what's going on? Lamont Elixir, that's a good fragrance. I used to have Lamont Elixir. I ended up selling it to one of my buddies. They enjoy it. They wear it a lot. I think it's still a good fragrance, although it was kind of sweet, kind of cloying. And as far as like an elixir fragrance goes, I would much rather have Sauvage Elixir or 1 million elixir. There's just a lot of elixirs that I prefer over Sauvage Elixir, but I do enjoy Lamalt Elixir. And maybe in the future I would like to get a bottle. I think, however, I'd rather get a bottle of the Absolute because I haven't tried it. Well, I've tried it, but I haven't like actually owned a bottle yet. So it would be different. Nice choice, Joshua. What's up, Micah? Omar, what's going on? How is your day going so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have 8 fragrances here. We're just doing a shorter fragrance battle round. I don't want to do a full 16 round fragrance battle or 16 fragrance battle because last time I did my live, I did the fragrance battles, and that took like an hour and 20 minutes to get through it, which wasn't that bad. You know, I need to go live a little bit more often. I've just been a little bit busy. I'm going to randomly select these. So, yeah, first one we have is Latafa Kamarakawa. Good budget fragrance here. This is by far the cheapest on this list. And it's going to be going up against Armani Code Eau de Parfum. I mean, not the worst matchup here. You know, they're cool weather fragrances. All of these are. So they're going to not be the worst matchup known to man. You know, a lot of vanillas here, a lot of sweeter fragrances here. In this case, we have Armani Code EDP up against Kamarakawa. Let's see. Start pull. And we'll put it right here. What is one of my top fall fragrances? I mean, this is one I just always wear. Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultramol. Very good fragrance, sweet. I would say, one of my top complimented fragrances of all time. We have, in this fragrance battle, Armani Code Eau de Parfum. This is the original. So this one is not the one that is cloning, I believe, Profumo or Code Absolute. This is an original version. This just smells like Armani Code EDT with a lot of citrus in there. The citrus sticks around, but yeah, very similar to the EDT, just with a big blast of citrus. So that lavender, iris, like barbershop-y DNA with a nice citrus kick. And then We have Lattafa's Kamarikawa, very good fragrance here as well. Cinnamon, praline, candied fruits, vanilla, coffee. Both of these fragrances are very good. Now, Kamarikawa is about 30 to 40 bucks, really not bad on price. And code EDP, you can get this one for last time I checked, which was about a year ago. I remember it being because I checked after they discontinued it. It was only around like 85 to $100. So Code Eau de Parfum, not that bad on price. I would like to see if this has gone up in price a little bit more just because it has been discontinued for a little bit longer. But my bottle, it's hard to see. My bottle, oh, it's way harder to see from there. My bottle is like still pretty full. This is one that I wore a lot when I first got it, but as my collection has grown, I don't get around to bottles as fast, like wearing through bottles as fast compared to like when I had a smaller collection. But yeah, still a very, very good fragrance here. We need one more person to vote. It's 50-50. Armani code. Okay, here we go. Someone just voted. Code won 57% to 43%. Both are very, very good fragrances. I mean, every single fragrance in my collection at this point is a fragrance at least I absolutely love. I will say, I think maybe at a point with my collection, I did have some fragrances that were just kind of fillers there to, have my fragrance collection look a little bit bigger. But I have pretty much sold or traded